What's up, guys? Brendan from Market Makers. Guys, special video for you today. Don't normally make videos on Sunday, but today I'm going to show you how to use a very special tool in the FI tool set. I'm going to show you how to plot out Bitcoin price projections for targets and support levels utilizing the trend-based fib, so we can base this on current price action, and you can see how so many people are getting these price predictions for Bitcoin and how they get those predictions, guys. One thing I want you guys to understand, a key concept, okay? You guys know I'm a phi trader. PHI, that is the Greek letter expressing the golden ratio, okay? It's just another way of saying Fibonacci. It's a shorter way of saying Fibonacci. So I'm a phi trader. I utilize phi patterns, 5-point patterns, harmonic patterns, and of course, all the phi tool set. So I get asked all the time, is there a number? Are there any numbers outside of the Fibonacci numbers that are represented all the time in the marketplace? W.D. Gann wrote about this extensively, okay? The number 3. Think about the number 3, guys. All the 3-point patterns that present themselves: triangles, flags, pennants, head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders. Okay, three candlestick bar reversal patterns, 3 candlestick bar continuation patterns, ABC price corrections, ABC price extensions. The greats knew this. Charles Dow wrote about it. Gann talked about the significance of the number 3. Gartley picked up on it. His pattern, which is a godfather pattern for Fibonacci patterns, is an impulse wave and an ABC correction. Elliott picked up on it and then has Elliott wave theory, okay? So the reason I'm explaining that to you is you have to understand this concept of price moving in waves, because this is how you're going to utilize the trend-based fib accurately for projections, okay? Let's go ahead and do this. Yesterday's video, guys, go ahead and watch it if you haven't watched it, but I showed you on the weekly time frame how I was able to project potential movements in Bitcoin, where it would seek to find support, and key levels of support that I would have to hold. Now, one downside to doing it from that fashion, in yesterday's video, we took the previous all-time high to the market low to the current all-time high, is it doesn't really show us anything right here on the current price. It basically says we would have to descend slightly further, okay? But I want to see if we can find something for current price to show us exactly where Bitcoin's interacting and get a more current trend-based projection for an ABC correction, okay? So let's do this with our trend-based fib tool. That is this tool right here, trend-based fib extension, okay? Now to get downward projections, we're going to start at our all-time high. We're going to go to our selling climax low. We're going to go to the up thrust and WYCKOFF, and tomorrow we will go over WYCKOFF, guys, and we have more candles to talk about. But let's go ahead and look at this. So I labeled these waves for you so you could see this, okay? Starting up here, the completion of your A wave is your selling climax candle. This is also the beginning of your B wave. Your B wave completes right here at your up thrust. This is your C wave projection. A couple different ways I can show this to you. Quite simply, I can grab an ABCD pattern tool. This is a little bit misleading, the name, because it starts you at point A, but the A wave's not complete till the bottom here. But you can draw it. And you can see this, okay? This could be your, if we held support right now at the 618, which price is on, this would be our ABC extension, our price move, and you correction, and you can see this just like this, okay? That's your ABC wave. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. As you can see, you always want to verify the accuracy when you do lay out your fibs. Look at the confluence that you get for this, okay? You want to see where price is using your lines as support and or resistance, the 382 being used as support and resistance. As you can see, we fell right through to 0.5, but price is literally resting on, let me zoom in, resting on the 618 and falling below it to use it as support. So this is very accurate for how we laid it out. Now these are downward projections, and of course these numbers over here, the 618 is at 34,914. The 1 fib is at 24,288. You probably hear a lot of Elliott wave type traders talking about the likelihood of going down to the low 20s. This is 24,288 the way I'm projecting this wave, okay, at the 1 fib. The 1 fib is significant because the 1 fib means it's 100% retracement from the move. So in FI trading, the way that I trade, in FI trading, if you lose the 1 fib, guys, and price comes down below the 618, you're going to have support levels in here, okay? These are going to be smaller support levels. This is where you get pumps and dumps. This is where WYCKOFF and accumulation and or distribution will come into play. And you guys know we talk about that often. We trade this fashion in our room. And guys, but if we do come down to the 1 fib and we lose the 1 fib, you have a much higher bias for a continuation wave down, okay? And that continuation wave down would take you to the golden ratio, the 1618 at 7,000, okay? So on the daily time frame, using current trend, you're getting a projection down at the 1618, the golden ratio, the phi. You're getting that down to 7,000 on the weekly. Using the previous all-time high to the market low to the current all-time high, you're getting 10,600. Bottom line is, if Bitcoin loses key market structure, which right now I can tell you, the key market structure you must absolutely hold is that 24,288, okay? That is the key market structure. That is a lower low than your previous all-time high and the market low. You were previously at 6465K. You fell to 28,790. If you fall from where you came from at 60, what will we get to, 66 something? If you fall from 66 down to 24, you must hold 24. If you do not hold 24, you may get a continuation wave down to that 10,000 to 7,000 area, okay? That is not market makers. That is not me telling you Bitcoin's going there. I'm telling you the whole marketplace, and you guys know this from WYCKOFF, is holding key support structure and breaking key resistance to move up. So what we're doing is focusing on the waves and the projections. Let's go ahead and mark these. These are important, okay? So we're going to go ahead and mark our 618 for a downward projection. And let's mark our 1 fib, which is a 24,288, okay? Let's go ahead and do that. And let's get some upward projections. If this is the bottom where we could go up to, I don't think this is the bottom. I do think we're coming down further. But if this is the bottom, we want to know where we could get to. And same if this is the bottom, okay? Now to do this, similar concept, guys. What we're going to do here is we're going to take our trend-based fib. We're going to start at the selling climax candle, up to the up thrust, down to this first level here at this candle and get our projections up, and then we're going to do it again for the lower level projection, okay? Now in this fashion, what you can see here is this would be your B, this would be your, everything's just moving up one, okay? This is your A wave, your B wave, and then your C wave, let's just say, is the 1618, okay? And again, that would be price doing this. Coming like this is your ABC. You see that? That would be your ABC if we measure it for the upward projection. Now, what we're looking at here, guys, I want to mark some key fibs. The 1618, phi, the golden ratio, 51, 549, okay? The 618 would be 40K. And again, what this means is price would be coming down in this fashion. You are here at the bottom right now. If you do start getting bullish momentum, you'd have to deal with these fib levels of 382 to 0.5 to 618, utilizing the WYCKOFF steps, as you guys know, because those steps repeat over and over and over again, and flip these as support and then come back up, okay? That's if you start from here. If you start from lower down, you would be coming down first, utilizing this as support, and then trying to go through the WYCKOFF steps, getting your way back up to where you could get to. Key note here, the 1618, the golden ratio, that's at 51K. Obviously, if Bitcoin did that and came back down, lost key support, guys, that is, a dead cat bounce by definition, okay? So what we want to do is also get price projections from down here. We mark this. Let me go ahead and mark the 2618 as well. Let's get price projections going down to the lower retracement. And to do this, I can just pull this tail down here. And you're going to see everything get lower because we are going deeper down, right? Look where our 1618 is now. Now it's at 41K. Our 1618 that was up here is now the 2618 on this second projection. So this area right here, right up here, at the end of our A wave, beginning of our B wave, you have the 2618 from the deeper projection and the 1618 from the shallower projection. So this is going to be a key resistance area right here in the low 50s. You see that 51, 52K? You're going to have a lot of resistance there, okay? Just looking at this. So let me go ahead and delete this. Get rid of that. So we know this area right here is going to be very difficult, and of course we have our higher projections up as well. So what else do I like to do, guys? So when I'm doing my TA as a 5 pattern trader, I'm looking at 5-point patterns to determine where we could potentially look for trades and look for key areas where price could retrace, okay? We got to get rid of this letter C over here. And let me drive my pattern tool. I'm going to start up here at the all-time high, go to my selling climax, go to my up thrust high. I'm going to draw this from the deeper retracement because we're already here at this 618. I want to see what this looks like if we come to our deeper retracement. Again, I'm just doing TA here, And if we came to the 2618, which is also the 1618 at the shallower retracement, looking at this pattern, this is a white swan, okay? So what this is telling me is price would move from X to A to B to C, which it already has. It hasn't come down to this level, but if it does come down to this level, we're looking for price with bullish momentum and market sentiment to come up to D. If it comes up to D, like we talked about, this area right here, this is a pattern reversal zone. This is where price could begin to falter and retrace. It can retrace, making a series of lower highs. It could have a deep retracement. It could really drop price. This is a daily pattern, or it could be a shallower retracement and utilizing Wyckoff guys, looking maybe for a backup position where we would then hold support and get strong bullish momentum. We'll go into Wyckoff again tomorrow as a possible up move. But this is telling me that this pattern, based on the Fibonacci ratios that are presenting themselves, based on the fact that we know we have a lot of resistance here, high likelihood if we do come back up, this could be an area where you're looking for either a dead cat bounce or you're looking to flip this and hold this as key support for a stronger move up, okay? So we got to pay attention to that 51 to 53 area once price does start coming back up. Either way, if it comes up from here, it is a key area. This is the 1618. If it comes up from here, it is a key area. It is the 2618. Either way, that seems to be a very pivotal point for Bitcoin breaking that lower 50K range, okay? Guys, if you enjoy this type of trading, please smash the like button on the video, subscribe to the channel. And if you want to come trade with us and learn how to do these patterns, learn how to use advanced FI techniques, marry it with Wyckoff, marry it with the way the masters and the greats trade it, love to have you in the room, guys. Our Discord has almost 7,000 people. We really appreciate your support. Guys, and check out our sponsor, BitGet. They are the great exchange to trade on. I trade there. Many thousands of our members trade there. And really would appreciate if you check them out. The link for them is in the video description as well. Guys, I hope you have a fantastic Sunday. Practice with your FI tools. Very important to understand projections. Very important to understand the concept of ABC corrections. That number 3 repeats itself over and over again, my friends. Have a fantastic Sunday. Remember to check the NASDAQ Monday morning. Looking for a bounce. We are oversold in the SPX and NASDAQ. Looking for a bounce. Let's see what happens, guys. Take care. Have a good evening.